Hi guys, Josh with Talk About Trek here, and today we're going to talk about a good one, Geordi Laforge toys. So looking at the Geordi Laforge toys is basically giving you a good look at the different uniforms that they had on the Next Generation. So let's dive right in and have a look at what we've got. So the very first release was this Geordi Laforge here in his original engineering outfit. I guess the things to note here is he's got the gold piping along the collar, and he's got the gold there along the cuffs, and he's got all three pips painted in here, which I think is incorrect, but it was their first one, so it's not that bad. After that, they did release the dress uniform Laforge. You'll see on this one they did get the number of pips right there at least. We can have a closer look here. This one, you've got the gold piping along the collar. Like I said, you've got the number of pips painted in correctly there for his rank. Nothing special about the feet there, but your standard dress uniform figure. Now, the third figure they release for Geordi is his Lieutenant Junior Grade version. So here is your first season Geordi when he still had the con of the Enterprise and his burgundy outfit. And of course this one comes with your collector's note. And let me read that for you guys. Collector's note. This figure is an authentic reproduction of Lieutenant Junior Grade Geordi Laforge as he appeared in the first season of Star Trek The Next Generation TV show. Items of note are the placement, number, and decoration of his pips and the piping at the top of his uniform. The burgundy uniform with lower collar represents the original version of Lieutenant Junior Grade's uniform. Further access denied. Clearance for Starfleet Level X only. Well, let's have a closer look at this and pay special attention to the pips. And yeah, they were right there. You can see he's got his two, well, you can't really see, but he got his two pips there. And then we do also have the version here where he's missing his visor as well. And that wasn't supposed to come off, but I think my son found that it could be removable. So we do have the version normally, and then the version where, oh my god, he's lost his visor. What is he going to do? So, next up, released after that, we have the very unfortunate line from Star Trek Generations. While it's nice to get a different look at the uniform, we all know that if a toy doesn't bend at the elbows and the knees, then it's kind of hot garbage. So, but I mean, still, it's a nice sculpt and it's a nice uniform. But anyway, why'd they do that? Why would they do that? You don't deserve to be up there. You go down to the bottom. So we're going to move on real fast from that, because the next one we're going to talk about is pretty fun. So I'm sure you all will remember this fine episode here. Excuse me. Thank you. So this is when Geordi Laforge had to go back to a planet he visited previously. Some of his crewmates had turned up missing, so he was trying to kind of solve this mystery. And he was infected with this alien virus and basically was turned into this alien. And we can take a closer look here as well. And you get this here. So this is your Geordi Laforge figure here. A little strange looking. One of the more different sculpts, but boy, you got to have this one in your collection, right? Look at that. That was a fun episode. So this leads me to an interesting discovery, which we'll talk about at the end. But first, we can't forget Starfleet Academy Geordi. So let's learn a little bit more about Cadet Laforge here. So Cadet Laforge is pictured here in his Starfleet radiation protection repair suit, and comes equipped with isolinear chips, a chest protector, a carrying case, and a diagnostic tool. So, you know, the Starfleet Academy line is always fun. You've never seen them in these strange purple outfits and whatnot. Boy, we sure would like to. That'd be something. Now, we've got a few more to show you here before we end. So, I think I'm going to save the best for last. We do have First Contact Laforge. I don't have him in a card and box here, but as you can see with his fully repaired eyes and the nice First Contact uniform. So they're getting crowded up there. Now, I would say the favorite one that I have, and unfortunately that I don't have in a card, is this one here. So this is the Star Trek Generations uniform, and this was basically the first figure release that had the fully correct Generations uniform, which I didn't know until I was researching this episode, but it makes this one a little bit cooler. And his visor was gone, and I don't know what happened to it, but luckily I was able to find a replacement, and it looks just fine. So he is back in action. So, I've showed you a few different ones, but what am I missing? Because that can't be all of them. No, it's not. So, the first one that we're missing here is the Lieutenant Junior Grade Geordi Laforge in the engineering colors here. So this is part of the Interstellar Action series. Doesn't appear to be too rare, so it's just one of those things I got to kind of put on my list to keep an eye out for in the future. And then the other one that I'm just surprised I don't have already is, of course, the All Good Things Geordi. So here's your Geordi retired, and I think I had him listed as being a journalist in this future here. So there's two Geordis that I think are pretty common that I've got to start keeping my eyes out for. And, you know, we're going to add those two to the collection someday, and then we'll have a full set of Geordis to look at. Now, let's go back to the main cam here and talk about what we are missing. So, what I found out is that there is another version of this. And it is a completely transparent version, which was some sort of Toy Fair exclusive. So this is kind of like one of those white whale kind of things. You know, I looked on eBay and I actually didn't even see any listed. So if anyone knows any more about exactly how exclusive these Toy Fair limited edition ones were, let me know in the comments below. And I mean, I'd sure like to learn more about it. And I just couldn't find very much about it. So, boy, what else do we have to say about Geordi? First off, oh my God, we can't forget. And I forgot in the data video, but we do have the Transporter series Geordi. So we got to have one look at that, because that gives you that late season uniform, like the DS9 uniform. Let's get that out of the way and just get him right into the party. So that gives you about the widest variety of uniforms that you can get in a figure. And then, of course, you got this guy. And we're going to be looking for his transparent friend soon enough. Soon enough. So, now, in closing, Geordi Laforge has a lot of cool toys. LeVar Burton is an excellent actor and should be the host of Jeopardy! And I want to thank him for Reading Rainbow, because who didn't like Reading Rainbow? That show was fantastic. We'll wrap it up here for now for the Geordi Laforge video. If you've been following along, you know what's coming next. And I'm kind of saving the best for last. We're going to be looking at Dr. Crusher and Counselor Troy both next week. And there are a wide variety of things to look at and talk about with these two lovely ladies of Star Trek. So tune in for that. In the meantime, watch my old videos. Like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it. Don't leave a mean comment, though, because, I mean, who does that? That's just rude. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next time, and we'll see you later. Live long and prosper. Bye.